In this video, you will learn 4 tips that will make you immediately more attractive. That's right, 4 simple changes that anyone can make and become more attractive instantly. And it's all based on psychological science. Don't go anywhere because we're starting right now. I know what you're thinking. How can a person become instantly more attractive to everyone and anyone? I mean, we all have different preferences of what we find physically attractive. Yes, that's true, but attractiveness is something much deeper than appearance. Attractiveness is a quality of a person that transcends the physical. It's the magnetic chemistry that is given off by your attitude and your personality and your energy. And of course, I want to make one fact very clear. Men are first attracted to the way a woman looks. So of course, he will first notice your physical attractiveness. However, and this is the most important fact, for both men and women, attraction towards another person can grow quickly as you get to know someone if you create the right chemistry. And when that happens, the more you see a person and interact with them, the more attractive they become to you. It's called the mere exposure phenomenon, and I'm sure that you've experienced this happening to you. Here's an example. Have you ever met a man who showed interest in you, but at first you were not particularly attracted to him? Perhaps it was a situation where he did not immediately catch your attention, or you felt like he was not bad looking, but maybe not your type. Or he didn't strike you as immediately hot. But then, after spending some time with him, or after seeing him a few times, he became more and more attractive to you. Well, that's the mere exposure phenomenon. And 90% of all relationships start this way. 90% of the time, 2 people aren't immediately super attracted to one another. Instead, if the conditions are right, they become more and more attracted to one another as they get to know each other and develop chemistry.
Another example? In the 2016 movie La La Land, 2 struggling artists don't get off on the right foot. Their first encounters occurred during very stressful times, causing them to feel negatively towards one another.
All right, I remember you. And I'll admit I was a little curt that night.
Curt?
Okay, I was an asshole.
However, their continued run-ins caused them to learn that they share so much in common, and slowly their passion for each other blossoms. Again, this is the mere exposure phenomenon.
And this attraction and chemistry is something that you can supercharge when you do the right things. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you right now. So without further ado, here are the charismatic habits that are going to make you instantly more attractive. Number 1, show him that you are attracted to him by flirting in these ways. An important component of how attractive you are to him has to do with your ability to demonstrate attraction towards him. So what does that mean? Well, men become more attracted to you when they notice that you are attracted to them. That's what flirting is all about. It builds attraction. And when you flirt in these 5 specific ways, you will create a vibe that makes him feel amazing, a vibe that he can't get anywhere else. And this is how you do it. A, start every conversation in a fun, high energy, and playful way. There is nothing more attractive and sexy than a person who is happy and living in the moment. A happy person is a sexy person. And there have been countless studies that confirmed the relationship between happiness and attraction. Think about how you felt when you were around a person who was genuinely happy. They give off a certain energy, an energy that can't be faked. They exude contentment and positivity, all of which the majority of people are more attracted to. People seeing your genuine happiness will come to many conclusions. They will feel like you are open, easy to talk to, and probably quite optimistic, and therefore, they will think that you are someone whose company would make them smile in turn because of the positivity it radiates. And people want nothing more than to be happy. So, when we see someone who we believe to have already found happiness, we are automatically attracted to him or her. So, every time you see him, I want you to increase your energy level and enthusiasm and start every conversation in a fun and playful way. Think enthusiastic, high energy, and happy. And then, B is use his name. Connect this happiness to him by using his name along with positive words of praise and admiration. That's right, you're going to say his first name when you are talking to him and give him a high energy, over-the-top compliment. The reason? Our brains involuntarily respond to the sound of our own names. And this has been demonstrated in countless studies. Just do a Google search on it and you'll see. Hearing your own name causes your brain to react as if you're engaging in behaviors and thought patterns that serve as some of your core identity and personality markers. And when you connect his name with complimentary words of admiration and appreciation, it will make him feel great. It will make him feel appreciated in a way that has a profound effect on his feelings for you. So again, when you meet up, you are going to be enthusiastic and happy and use his name. By the way, I'm Dr. Antonio Borrello, and I'm a psychologist and a relationship coach. This channel is all about helping you build great relationships so you can grow happy together. So hit subscribe, join our community, and make your love life the best part of your life. On to the third flirting technique. C. Give him the look of love. When you are with him, I want you to give him the look of love through prolonged eye contact. So while he's talking to you, while you are doing whatever it is you're doing together, I want you to look deeply into his eyes and think about how much you want him. Think about how attracted you are to him and hold that stare.
The first time Romeo and Juliet lock eyes is nothing short of magical. The young Romeo sneaks into a party held by his family's sworn enemy. As he begins to explore, he notices this giant aquarium of fish. Juliet is on the other side of the tank, and the two soon lock eyes and then gaze flirtatiously at one another. This was love at first sight.
Give him your most seductive look, because prolonged eye contact or gazing into someone else's eyes increases attraction. I've talked about this in previous videos. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. Your eyes are the windows to your heart. And when it comes to falling in love, how you communicate with your eyes can make all the difference. That's because prolonged eye contact can cause two people to feel attraction towards one another. So again, make sure you are making that connection with him through your eyes. And let's not forget about those genuine smiles. Smiling makes everyone look more attractive and approachable because it conveys expressions of joy and happiness. Smiles convey friendly intentions that put other people at ease. And when you're smiling in response to seeing someone, it makes them feel like you are smiling because of them. But these smiles must be genuine. That means that you are genuinely feeling joy and happiness and smiling with your eyes beaming. And E, find opportunities to touch him. Men know when women are attracted to them, they often find opportunities to touch them.
Sorry about the sparkles.
No, that's all right. In fact, you may want to balance them up over there.
For example, women often touch men on the arm or shoulder or chest when they are expressively laughing or to show some type of friendly affection. So, for example, when he says something funny, you might laugh and then tap him on the chest or on the arm, but you're also going to do what is known as a drag touch. A drag touch is different than a touch and lift or a poke. A drag touch is a lingering touch. It's a touch with a slide off like this.
I've been studying you.
You've been studying me?
Yeah, and I've been wondering what's going on here.
Of course, this is something that should come naturally and not be forced. And be careful with your body positioning when you are touching him. So you want to make sure you have a lean back body language as opposed to leaning forward. A common mistake that makes other people feel uncomfortable is leaning forward when speaking or leaning forward when casually touching someone. Here are some examples.
Love France. I was just there last year. In fact, you know, I still have an envelope full of French francs.
Do you happen to know where the SDFC is?
Nope.
Leaning in like that can make a person feel like you're trapping them, especially when combined with a touch. So, when you're with a man, and especially when you are first greeting each other, make sure you give him a genuine smile, say his name, pay him a compliment, and maintain that eye contact and give him a hug. Here's an example. Oh my God, Antonio, you look stunning. Look at you. Look at you. You know that drag touch? Okay. Do you even say stunning to a guy? I'm not positive. You get my point. On to number two. Number two, exude confidence. Confidence in both men and women is very sexy.
I'm Elise.
I'm Frank.
That's a terrible name.
It's the only one I've got.
If you walk into a room like a model walking down a runway with your heads up and your shoulders back and your arms swinging loosely and swiveling your hips, you'll have every guy staring at you. That walk is just one of the ways that human women have evolved, and it's designed to get and keep a man's attention. It works because it exudes confidence, and research has confirmed that men and women rate confidence as a very attractive trait in a potential partner. But why is confidence so attractive? Well, one of the reasons is that a lot of things we want in a partner are difficult to observe directly, especially on first meeting. This includes traits like competence, ambition, social status, and kindness. And because we trust that people know themselves well, we assume that their confidence or lack thereof, reflects their actual value as a partner. Number 3, be an active listener. Active listening is when you fully commit to understanding what someone is expressing to you, and you listen with intent and purpose and without any distractions or interruptions. And several psychological studies have shown that active listening is related to higher evaluations of social attractiveness. So, when you are talking to a guy you like, you can boost and heighten your attraction levels by practicing active listening. Think about it. So many people today are totally preoccupied by their phones and social media and text. But when they are able to have a conversation with a person who is completely present and in the moment, it's highly attractive. So, active listening involves the following steps. Don't interrupt or judge the person who is talking. Nod your head or give short verbal signs like yes, okay, and you're showing that you acknowledge what the person is saying, and paraphrase what they've said so that they know that you've understood. And ask questions to signal that you've paid attention and are interested. Oh, and laugh at his jokes. Another thing that will make you more attractive to men is when you laugh at their jokes. This makes them feel better about themselves, and besides, it also shows that you are approachable and confident enough to appreciate a good sense of humor. Number 4, demonstrate that you are an independent, high-value woman. One of the most important things that men find attractive in women is independence. In other words, men are attracted to women who have a life, not to women who come off as needy and clingy. Unless they are controlling and abusive, then they might want a woman who is needy, clingy, and ready to be controlled. So, make sure that you are keeping up with the life you had prior to meeting him. Make and keep plans with your girlfriends and keep your schedule busy. This goes a long way towards helping him to see you as a high-value woman with an exciting life. And when you do that, he's going to want to be part of that. And then when he isn't part of it, he's going to feel that too. Remember, if you have your own life, men will find that independence sexy. Now, if you've been flirting with a person and you want to be sure that he's interested in you, click here to watch a video showing you body language and other signs that he's attracted to you, or click here to watch the video that YouTube thinks that you like. I'll see you in the next video.